ladies and gentlemen, there is the opening bell. This is match number 2 in the quarterfinals of our tournament where we determine a new world heavyweight champion. Keep in mind, Austin Aries, Kurt Angle, submission rules has the only way that you can win this match. And the submission by making your opponent tap, by making your opponent give up.
Correct. And submission rules came from, well, TNA President Dixie Carter and the wheel of Dixie. And that's how this thing came down. And I gotta say, it's pretty obvious to those who know Kurt Angle's history and his legacy. The Olympic gold medalist and a 13-time world champion, and one of the greatest, well, freestyle wrestlers ever released a pair of wrestling boots. A submission match, you gotta really put in the favor of Angle as opposed to Aries. As great as Aries is.
Especially when you think about how many wins that Kurt Angle has picked up through the years with that patented ankle lock submission. At the same time, think about Austin Aries and his ability to beat you several different ways, including the last chancery submission.
I agree with everything you said, except for the fact of this. In a submission match, he who is the better grappler will usually win the match. And no disrespect to my man Aries. He's a tremendous, tremendous competitor, former world champion. But when it comes to being the better grappler, Kurt Angle has that advantage.
We invite you to visit ImpactWrestling.com right now. See how you can buy. See how you can even win an autographed copy of Jeff Hardy's brand new Plurality of Worlds CD. Check that out now.
Nice head scissor right around the neck and head of Aries. Aries rolls to his stomach. He's using that balance right there. Excellent. Oh, watch your ankle now. See?
There it is. Opportunity presents itself for Angle to get the submission win, but obviously Aries not worn down to the point. Oh, man! Unleashed a suplex. Wow. How did Aries not only land on his feet, but then moved right into what we talked about the last chancery, but Angle quickly escaped.
Kurt backed out real quick. That was smart that he did that. So Aries never really had that last chancery on extremely tight because Kurt screwed it out. But you could see that that Aries had Kurt scouted very well. Kurt also has that left knee, which weeks back injured, heavily taped. So I don't know if Kurt has everything behind his outfits right now. Of course, that heavily taped up knee.
And think about it, ladies and gentlemen. 1 week from tonight, it's Turning Point. It's live from Orlando, Florida, and it's right here on Spike TV. It's Bully Ray versus Mr. Anderson with incredibly high stakes. Will Aces and Eights disband? Will Mr. Anderson leave TNA Wrestling? Plus, Bobby Roode, James Storm in a full-world match. Samoa Joe versus Magnus Falls count anywhere. Both of those matches in the tournament for a new World Heavyweight Champion. That's all next week as we see the single leg grab applied by Aries.
On that injured knee now. Look what he's doing to this, Mike. Just almost like this. Yeah, but he's really Kurt's a little too thick in his neck area for Aries to hook it on. Aries seems like he's a step ahead of Angle, and Angle seems like that knee is really the issue that's slowing him down.
I have to agree, at least to this point in the match. But we know Kurt Angle, and well, nobody knows him better than you in terms of being in the ring with Kurt Angle, traveling with him around the world. And is there anyone more resilient, someone that you can't count out than Kurt Angle, especially in a match with the stakes like this?
No. Listen, this is a tournament. Kurt Angle flourishes great in tournaments his whole life. Since he's a little kid.
Great point.
He's used to a tournament format. Okay, that's what the Olympics are. Let's be honest. I mean, it's a tournament. So, Kurt Angle, this is his world, and now a submission match. And Kurt Angle's hell-bent on being a world champion again. And that's what this tournament is for. That's what it's about. So I got to say, the motivation behind Kurt is tenfold.
Intriguing rules here in this submission match as you watch this bout unfold, including that tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Angle. There's no point in going for a pin. Can't win the match that way. However, you can use some of your moves, like that tilt-a-whirl, to set up submissions.
You wear down your opponent. Hold on, the old Bobby Roode.
Really?
Definitely going to distract. That will distract Kurt Angle for sure.
Especially in light of the issues that we've seen between these two. Of course, was it crazy 1 week ago between Angle and Rude? This is where Kurt needs to maintain his focus. Cannot fall prey to being distracted by Bobby Roode.
Oh, man.
Whoa. Looks like Aries going to try and take advantage. Wait. Caught in mid-move. Belly to belly. Released overhead by Angle. Wow.
Well, this is just a cerebral move right here by Bobby Roode to sit out here up at that top of that ramp. For Kurt Angle to know that Roode is just sitting out here watching him will drive Kurt nuts.
I just want to watch. Angle he can't take his eyes off of Roode. Finally realizes now that he's got a task at hand. If he's going to move on in this tournament, he's got to take care of Aries, who comes at him with a perfect move. Who's going to survive and move on? Who will be eliminated from the World Heavyweight Title Tournament? We'll answer that question when we return.
You can run with these guys, Doug. Sure, they might be 3 times your size, but you have 3 times the steak. That's what a man eats. That was a trouble. Grab your umbrellas, ladies. Hurricane Doug's gonna make it rain. 3 times the steak makes you feel like 3 times the man. The new triple steak stack from Taco Bell. Rated T for T.
What you gonna do? Finally!
All of WWE. And 30 years of WrestleMania. One epic game. WWE 2K14.
We now offer phone service as low as $1.70 a month with Magic Jack Plus. That's $19.95 a year. No computer needed. Nothing changes. And now keep your old phone number. That's right. Keep your old phone number. Get Magic Jack Plus at Radio Shack.
Miss Everdeen, you have 10 minutes to present your chosen skill. She has to be eliminated.
The 70-bit punk game!
What's the betting on you qualify? Your game's catching fire. Rated PG-13. Buy your tickets now.
I'm pretty stoked. A friend of mine told me about Gazelle.com. They paid me cash for my used iPhone. Cash I used to get my new iPhone. Before Gazelle, I would just keep my old phones in this drawer. Gazelle made it easy. Gazelle made it so easy. Shipping was free. Gazelle paid me fast. My phone was worth $150. What? Do yourself a favor. Get on your little www.gazelle.com. You can find out at Gazelle. It is a website.
Just a perfect day.
Drink sangria in the park. And then later, when it gets dark, we go home. Oh, it's such a perfect day. I'm glad I spent it with you. Oh, such a perfect day. You just keep me hanging on. You just keep me hanging on.
Impact Wrestling is brought to you by PlayStation. Greatness awaits. In stores November 15th.
just in time for the Black November blowout. The new album by Jeff Hardy, Plurality of Worlds, has officially hit the shelves of ShopTNA.com. 10 all-new original tracks performed by Jeff Hardy and available on CD or as digital downloads from ShopTNA.com and iTunes. And be sure to check out the autographed limited edition lithographs created from Jeff's hand-painted artwork. Each litho is signed and numbered by Hardy himself. Log on to ShopTNA.com right now and save big.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is the continuation of our submission match. Quarterfinal action of the World Heavyweight Title Tournament. Austin Aries, Kurt Angle, and the well-documented history of injuries that Angle has had with his neck as he snapped off the ropes. Aries pulls right back at him. Taz, side turn during the break.
Oh, yeah, Aries. Real simple. Aries, feet, right there, right in the Kurt Angle's body on the outside of the ring. And it's been all Aries since then.
And a steam, momentum, spring off the ropes behind the elbow drop right to the chest.
Smart, zoning in on the neck, as you pointed out, Mike.
And a front face lock by Aries.
And that's how he sets up that last chancery.
Well, what if he were to use his brainbuster, of all things, on Angle with the history of the neck issues that he had? That would also really set up the last chancery.
Well, I agree. And any submission that Aries would want to hook on after that, if he ever do that. Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Boxing the ears, man.
Smart.
Oldest trick in the book. Oh, wow, but it works. Oh, shows that clothesline.
And now here comes Kurt. Got that offense rolling. Aries able to get the elbow up out of the corner, but then receiving end of the belly to belly from Angle.
Well, this time, not able to counter. Hanging on, Kurt Angle with that grip, really sinking in that waist lock for maybe another German suplex.
Maintaining the grip is Angle, not willing to give it up. Remember tonight, immediately following Impact Wrestling, watch PS4, All Access Live, Greatness Awaits. That's right after Impact Wrestling. Oh my, Aries just got sent overhead. And then follow it up tomorrow night on Spike. Bellator, live and free from Atlantic City. Rampage Jackson makes his Bellator debut. Angle now senses that he can put Aries away and move on in the tournament.
That Angle slam, nice counter with the arm drag.
Wow! Man, how about that? Discus, forearm shot, and I need to record.
Yeah, watch the impact here. Those rotations by the body of Aries. Nailing Kurt. Now let's go back.
Aries, a double slam right here in front of the broadcast table. Aries flew off the top. He lined up Angle perfectly and drilled it again. The top of the head of the compression of the neck.
Yeah, but I think Aries might have tweaked his ankle when he came down.
That's the risk involved when you come off the top and go out to the floor. Let's see if that inhibits Austin Aries' offense. There's the opportunity. He looks short of that drop kick and serve. Ankle lock applied. Ring positioning for Kurt is perfect at this point.
Yeah, right in the middle of the ring, Kurt Angle's got Aries. Submission match in this tournament. Oh, good counter.
Roll through by Aries. Momentum sends Kurt into the turnbuckle. Here comes Aries. Full speed drop kick, but Kurt saw it coming. Well scouted and turns it into the ankle lock.
Yeah, Kurt Angle with rage spare that ankle lock.
There it is. Opportunity now for Angle to move on. Is Aries going to tap? Last-ditch effort, but it does the trick, sending Angle out to the floor.
That gives you some time, buys you some time if you're Austin Aries to kind of regroup with that ankle. And the ankle that he injured, he flew outside the ring with that axe handle. I'm sorry, Mike, here we go. Watch this.
Oh, wow. What a dive that time. by Aries. The back again of Kurt's head crashing onto the floor.
Take another look here at his dive. Oh, see that? It looked like Aries didn't get all of it because his ankle was dragging through a little bit.
And of course, up at the top of the ramp, the very interested observer to this matchup is Bobby Roode. People have talked about it from the minute that the brackets were laid out. The fact that Kurt Angle and Bobby Roode were on a collision course to meet in the finals. Austin Aries, instead from the top, hits the missile drop kick.
That's definitely hit its mark. Aries has got to try to follow up. It's a huge match right here. In this tournament, heading towards the world title.
Oh. Speed, impact, behind the corner kick. Drives Angle out to the middle. Gonna try and take him up. There it is! That's the brainbuster!
Well, you said it earlier, Mike, and he nailed it.
And now gonna try and cap things off. Once over. Hit him a last chancery.
Oh my God, he's gonna pull us open.
Breaking back on the head, on the neck of Angle. Is Kurt gonna tap?
And Aries is gonna get him. Great cross strength right there in the middle of the body of Aries. Popping to bridge, pop back out of a bridge.
Yeah, he may have given up the last chancery, but he held on to Angle. Kurt able to shove him off into the ropes, and now they exchange strikes.
Sometimes with submission, you know when you don't have it cinched in the right way or all the way. That's probably why he pulled out of the last chancery.
Quickly, Angle slides in, connects with suplex number one. Kurt's so notorious for stringing together suplex after suplex.
You know, German suplex, they will crush you. Multiple suplexes like that takes a lot out of Kurt. If he was a normal athlete, it's all happened.
Far from normal is the Olympic gold medalist.
Kurt Angle's so powerful. The longer the match goes on, the more strength he builds up.
Precarious position now for both men as Aries tries to break the grip of Angle and actually does. That surprises me.
Yeah, that surprised me also, but...
Oh, but look at how quickly Angle reacts. Again, shrugged off. That time by Aries.
Yeah, but Kurt landed on the back of his head. That back of the head, that neck area Aries was working on earlier. And with the history of Kurt Angle's neck, as you pointed out earlier, Kurt might not be moving here.
Aries fighting through the pain. You saw him reach down and grab the ankle. Oh, 150. You know that's got a bad landing again on the ankle by Aries. Kurt slides in from behind. Oh. Aries' amazing resiliency.
Yeah, he's got great aptitude to pull back into that front face lock, which could get him his last chancery or a brain buster, but oh, he's in trouble. Or maybe not.
Well, he was able to come up with that desperation arm drag. But then immediately again, you see that Aries favors the angle, and that time Kurt sidestepped him. And Aries goes shoulder first into the steel. Kurt motioning up to Bobby Roode. And
wow, look at this.
How about this?
That's a message towards Roode.
Because that's Bobby Roode's finisher. That's the crossface of pride. And how about that? Angle gets the submission win.
Wow. Holy crap, talk about sending a message. That was impressive. Beat the man what Roode's told. Kurt Angle is dancing.
Incredible victory for the Olympic gold medalist. And with the win, Austin Aries out of the tournament. Kurt Angle headed to the semifinals. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 week from tonight, you've got to join us at Turning Point. It's Bobby Roode versus James Storm, one of the tournament matches. Full rope rules, plus Samoa Joe versus Magnus. Falls count anywhere. Oh, what is this? It's Mr. Anderson, that's what it is.
I know that, but...
I mean, earlier tonight, we saw Mr. Anderson handcuffed Jarrett from Aces and Eights.
Aries is about to cross the line here. Aries, you better worry about next week. Your career's going to be ended when Bully beats you.
Wait a minute.
Oh, no. No! No!
Oh, yes! Anderson, pile driver on the stage on Jarrett from Aces and Eights. That's just like what Bully Ray did to put Anderson on the show. Think about it. Next week, turning point. It's going to be Mr. Anderson, Bully Ray, in a no disqualification fight.